All right. Nah. That is fucking creepy. Thinking back to even a year ago, it's weird to see how much has happened with the Pikmin series. There's a mobile game, the re-release of the first two, and the fourth one just came out after a 10-year hiatus. It's really cool to be able to play the entire series on one console. The entire series. It's hard to think about the fact that for a very long time, no one knew what was going to happen with this. All the way back in 2015, Miyamoto said that Pikmin 4 was very close to completion, and upon hearing that, Pikmin fans were very close to completion. That was 8 years ago. I look like this. Now I look like this. It was unclear what was going to happen for a very long time, but seeing this kind of comeback makes me hopeful for another seemingly stagnant series. But as someone who never got it in the series, I thought it would be a great time to start. So, video. For a game released over 2 decades ago, this shit is good. I think the 3 words that I would use to describe it are short, simple, sweet, and sexy. They created a completely different kind of RTS game. RTS obviously meaning really tight, sloppy. The game only has 3 base Pikmin, which isn't a lot, but it's way more approachable to people who are new to this kind of gameplay. The structure is straightforward, works super well. You have 30 parts to gather after your ship crashes and 30 days to gather them. As you find more parts, new areas open up to explore. Each area provides a different set of challenges, unless it's the Forest Navel, where everything is a challenge. Also, building the ship, it's beautiful. It acts as the main drive for exploration as well as being like a visual representation of your progress. In any game, this shit is cool. Having your work visibly build as you progress is awesome. Whether it's slowly building Terrytown, the entirety of Animal Crossing's gameplay, or even fucking Roblox Tycoon. Because I know some of you motherfuckers are booting up SpongeBob Airport Tycoon just to feel something. And Olimar as the main character is great, with almost all the dialogue coming directly from him and helps you better understand the dark recesses of his mind. I was not expecting much from this game, but I was very pleasantly surprised. I gotta say, for the most part, I liked this game. It's like 51% like, 90% not like. The game starts with Olimar returning home after almost dying many times on a distant, treacherous planet, just for his boss to tell him that he ran out of money, and now you have to go back to that planet to find treasure, so he doesn't get killed by the IRS. Is it goofy? Absolutely, but I love it. And this leads me to a very big problem that I have with the game. The structure. In Pikmin 1, you had a very clear objective, and you knew exactly how long you had to do it. In this game, you have an amount of debt you're trying to pay off, and that's it. It doesn't feel like I'm working towards something, it feels like I'm watching a number go down. I think they could have easily included something like, oh, the loan company is gonna kill your dad in 30 days. I don't fucking know, I don't make games, I just play them. I'm not fucking Tony Hawk? Did he make those games? The other big thing that Pikmin 2 introduces is caves. Which I don't like the caves. I don't know why. I think it's because the overworld is fun and these aren't. Okay, maybe I might know why I don't like it. Yeah. They're just kind of bland and I don't want to be in them and they're scary. Wait, what is that? No, what the fuck is... No. What the fuck? They introduced 2 new Pikmin, which are really cool. The purple one is fat and can lift stuff, and the white one is fast and does poison damage when it gets eaten. But you can only get them in caves. Oh, gee. Oh, boy. I'm such a lucky boy. Pikmin 2 introduces the second playable character, Louie. Great. And they don't do anything to implement him at all. Not great. While the intention is to have you divide your work between them, it doesn't really curate any situations where you need to do this, leading the second character to just kind of drag behind you. Honestly, if it wasn't for the goofy-ass sound effects that plays when you switch between them, I probably would have forgotten his name.
Louis.
Which, Clark, the sound effects, look, the sound effects in the series are great. Go watch Scruffy's videos. But for some reason in this game, they decided to add a few things that make me want to bite my dick off. First of all, you have this little treasure radar, because the whole point is to fucking collect treasure. And it makes a little ding every time you're near a treasure, which is great in theory, except for the fact that it never stops. You could be staring at treasure, actively moving it to where it needs to go, and it would still be like, hey, did you know there was treasure? Do you see it? Can you see it with your fucking eyeballs? Do you know there's And I don't know why, but they decided to make the Pikmin do like fucking sea shanties every 4 seconds. On top of shallow gameplay with multiple characters, they also added a robot helper who interrupts every single fucking thing. Not only is it annoying, but it also offsets any kind of character or charm Olimar or Louis would have. It leaves them to feel like hollow characters who just listen to what the robot says. Now, do I realize that I'm saying this about a game where you throw little vegetable guys at a thing named Gulix or giant bread bug? Yes. But shut up. I don't like the caves, and I don't like the sound effects, and I don't like the structure, but do I enjoy this game? Yeah. Yes. I started paying more attention in preparing for the caves and turning the sound effects bar down. And to be fair, I wrote the part about the hollow characters before I started reading the data logs, which is the best fucking part of this game. For every single enemy in the game, there is a data log from Louis saying exactly how to prepare, cook, and munch down on this fucking beast. He could be looking in the eyes of a biblically accurate angel and say, dice into small cubes, then stir fry with vegetables. It's goofy, and the best parts of these games are the goofy parts. And Olimar has a little tidbit for all the treasures, where some of them aren't even about the treasure, and it's just him missing his wife or his kids, or worrying about his boss, which, bro, oh shit. The boss is the fucking best part of all of this. You'll get a letter from him about how he's like hiding in a tree trying to escape the IRS, or him realizing, wait a minute, I didn't get the money from Happy Time Loan Co. I got it from Black Hole Kill You for Money Inc. Oh no! I have a lot of problems with this game, but in all fairness, it took me like 2 days to beat, and you can take naps. So, all is redeemed. So if you're looking to play through the series, I would still highly recommend it, especially because they build on a lot of it in Pikmin. Alright, so I beat the second one on a crisp Monday night. I was not expecting to beat this game on a crisp Tuesday afternoon. This shit is short, and the little thing at the end said that I had 12 hours, but this is a lie. This is not true. Big Pikmin is spinning a false narrative that I do not enjoy. I think the reason that I beat this game so fast is because I literally could not put it down.
Bodhi! Fucking drive, man!
By fixing all the shit from Pikmin 2, they somehow made one of the most satisfying games I've ever played. Pikmin 3 no longer follows Olimar and Louis. Instead, it's 3 adventurers looking for... Pikmin 3 no longer follows Olimar and Louis. Instead, it's 3 adventurers looking for a food source because their planet is about to die. Wait a minute. Diminishing our planet's natural resources without thoughts to future generations? Couldn't be me. Fuck! The structure has completely changed as well. There's now a larger survival mechanic of having to gather food during the day so that you can use it when you get back to your ship. This fixes the problem with 2, where you now have this driving factor to complete the main missions, but also explore and look for food so that you don't die. Death. Dying. Not alive anymore. What's gonna happen? Is Michael Keaton dead? No, he was in The Flash. You saw that opening night. You worked for 7 hours just for your dipshit friend to go, hey man, do you want to see The Flash? Oh. Okay, not only are there now 3 characters you have to control, but it's actually easier to control them than just 2 in Pikmin 2. The second one. Electric Boogaloo. They added a go here function which lets you move people without actually controlling them, and this changes everything. And also, the bosses are fucking dope. This one is my favorite. His name is Glubna, and he has never let me down. Wait. No. No. Shit. They also added 2 new Pikmin, which I will describe in 2 short videos.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
Oh, they fly now! They fly now?
Ooh-wee.
Video's over. And you can find an item that gives you a dodge roll? Wait. Pikmin 3 is the Dark Souls. Now, in the Switch version, they added something called Olimar's Assignment, which is, it's cool. It's supposed to be a side campaign that goes along with the main story, but doesn't really do that. Each mission gives you a specific objective or criteria that you need to complete. The whole game is about trying to complete tasks in the most optimal sub-Paralympic data entry strategy. I don't play Dota. I don't play StarCraft. What do you think I am? A loser who talks about video games? You would be exactly right. I don't remember the last time that I beat a game and then immediately booted it up and beat it again. This game is fucking good, and it's my favorite one of the entire series. And knowing how good this game is, it only makes me hopeful into what comes next. What the fuck is Hey Pikmin? Hey Pikmin is a boring-ass 3DS game where they turn the gameplay of Pikmin into a 2D side-scroller, and I purchased it with very real money. I went to my local game store and stimulated the economy and did not have any sort of modded 3DS that I used to purchase this game very easily and quickly, or however long it would take. Perhaps it is not quick. You control by using the stylus and the thumbstick. And, okay, this is really weird. For some reason, like, I don't know if it's just me, but the Pikmin, like, look more humanoid? I don't know if it's because the camera is closer or they made, like, the body proportions bigger, but, like, it's fucking creepy. Their bodies look different. I don't like it. The gameplay is super slow. I played a couple levels, but like, man, it's not great. But as I was saying, I can't wait to see what comes next. Pikmin Bloom. Shut the fuck up.
Woman, you're way too close.
I'm gonna be straight with you. By the time that Pikmin 4 arrived on my doorstep, I was really not feeling it. Since that Sunday, my week had legitimately just been Pikmin. I was either writing about the games, or playing the games, or watching videos about the sound design, and sometimes I would close my eyes and I would see the little shits being thrown around my mind as the sound effects played over and over. It's a good game, though. I think that the best way to describe it is that Pikmin 3 is like the culmination of everything that they learned previously. It's the absolute peak of that formula. But Pikmin 4 takes the series in an entirely new direction. There is no longer the focus on multiple characters or boss fights, which is disappointing. But Pikmin 4 focuses heavily on Doggy. Look at him, he's so cute. He almost makes throwing out all the interesting mechanics I loved in Pikmin 3 worth it. Yeah, I mean, is it a little weird how, like, OG takes away the focus from the Pikmin? Yeah, like, the game's called Pikmin. It's not called OG, man. It'll be fucking stupid. Yeah, the main story of the game is that Olimar crash lands, which I get it. It's the trope. It's the Pikmin story. But can we fucking do something differently? This motherfucker has crashed more times than my sister the first year she got her license, bro. Sorry, Helena. Olimar crash lands and sends out an SOS signal that your rescue team picks up. But then they crash. And there was also a lot of people who got the signal, so then they went and then they crashed too, so now you have to save Olimar and the people. Fucking dude, can I just throw little guys at big monsters? Is that too much to ask for? What am I gonna do? Fucking break into a kindergarten and I'm sorry. So as the new rescue recruit, your jobs are to save Olimar and then save the rescue team, save the castaways, go find treasure, do side quests and Dandori challenges, find and buy items for your dog, and buy items for you. Would it? No, they didn't. It can't. No. It can't be. I didn't buy it. It was fine. Like I said, Pikmin 4 strays off from the formula of previous games. There is no funny anecdotes from Olimar, there is no boss fights, and there is no Queen of England. Oh. Huh. Ochi gets introduced very early into the game, and it's immediately apparent how important he's gonna be. Ochi can carry shit, he can dig shit, he can fight shit, and he can take a shit. Not in the house! Allowing him to carry your Pikmin and jump over stuff and do all the things that I just listed may make you go, wait a minute, isn't it a little weird how the last game focused heavily on diversifying your gameplay by allowing you to control 3 characters at a time in a race for seeing how many things you can manage at once, and now not only does this game have 2 characters, but it's almost essential to having them together at all times? That's what you're thinking, right? Could some say that they were taking a step back from what they established previously? Yes. Could some say that the game wanted to diversify itself and introduce mechanics that are more approachable to a wider audience? Yeah, but in a way, this gameplay kind of rectifies my problems with Pikmin 2. In that game, your partner dragged behind you and was only useful in a few situations. But in this game, you now benefit from sticking with your partner at all times. I mean, even if that partner is, like, taken away from the focus of the games. Like, they're called Pikmin. Not Ochi, it shouldn't be Ochi, it should be more Shut up! The new style isn't worse by any means, but it is different. It also takes a much more open approach in what you want to do in a given area. You can find raw materials to build structures, the areas are a lot more open, leading you to discover and collect treasure on your own, and a great way to do this is... caves. Yes, caves are here, and... yeah, I enjoyed them. They feel unique, and most of them have a theme or idea that prevails throughout the cave. A lot of times I could feel myself getting lost in them, like I was really there. And the lack of traditional bosses is made up for here, as there's some really cool ones. No! Each area looks super pretty, and it's cool seeing different level settings within actual human environments. But I was very disappointed. The leaks were not true. There was in fact not a Denny's parking lot level where Olimar steps on a heroin needle. And I don't know if it was just me, but I felt a real connection to the environments. Like I was part of that world. It made me appreciate the nature around me so much more. Everywhere I looked, I saw Pikmin. I was enveloped by them. Some may view this 2-week-long venture filled with nothing but Pikmin as mentally unstable, or at the very least unhealthy. But I gotta tell you, I've never felt better.
I'm sitting next to a bag of dog shit.
I think Pikmin 4 also introduces a bunch of stuff to make it more video gamey. There's side quests and loads of NPCs, as well as a little hub world, which... Dude, can we just look at what Kirby and the Forgotten Land did and do that? It was so cute and good. And the most variety you get here is fucking 2 NPCs who walk in a line. Is that what you want? Mr. Nintendo? Fucking... kill Doug Bowser. To get these NPCs, you have to either save them in caves or complete Dandori challenges. Dandori challenges are a completely new addition, but they're very similar to the Olimar assignment levels from Pikmin 3. They once again require you to complete challenges in the most suboptimal, frame perfect fucking time. I don't know. There are also Dandori battles, which put these skills against another player as you both fight for points. And as you complete these challenges, you learn that the people are actually castaways who were turned into Pikmin. There is one final thing that I have to say about this game. Now, for most of these games, it was a quick turnover, a day or two. I even had time to play 3 twice, but this game would not let me finish. Every time I thought I had it in my grasp, the game would add something else for me to do. Like, the fucking credits roll halfway through the game. Oh, you finished what we told you to? Not yet, bitch. I thought that I beat the game, and then it just kept going.
Hey, do you want a new area?
Not really.
Do you want a new side campaign?
Do I have to do it?
No, you don't have to. Just if you want the final boss, new enemies and areas to explore, and the conclusion to the game you've been playing for the past 40 hours. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I hate that they would not let me beat this, but at the same time, DLC when? When is DLC? When is that going to come out? When do you think? Yep. Looking back on this journey, I feel that I may have gotten something more than just the 100 hours of gameplay. I feel that I gained a connection to the natural world around me. No, that's not it. It's natural, but it's not here. Maybe this wasn't telling me to enjoy the world around me, but instead, build something better. Something that can work harder, faster. As I played through these games, I found a connection to the Pikmin. If a swarm of them died due to my playing, I felt heartbroken. I felt for them. No. I felt them. I felt their presence and attitude. I was in tune with them. I was one of them. I am become Pikmin, destroyer of bread bug. I've always been a big Nintendo guy. Now, why would I admit that to you all? It's to accentuate that even I didn't have a big interest in the series. I saw Olimar and Smash, and I would watch all of Arlo's videos on it, but like, this was my 3rd time trying to play through Pikmin 3, as I just couldn't get into it before. But I think using this video as an excuse to at least try it out was a great opportunity to play something that I don't think I would have otherwise. Without this experience, I would have never learned why Duracell was in Nintendo, or why Louie was the biggest dumbass of all time, or why the Pikmin gummies have been recalled like 5 times for poisoning kids. Like, dude, in the time it took me to edit this video, there was like 2 more. I love you. Thank you for watching my video. And the next time your buddy tells you about some super underrated game or series, maybe give him a listen.
Bodhi, do I have to be in one of these too?